Hello everyone, and welcome back to Evastopol. So, last time we started to get our stone factory going up here, or rather our gravel processing. And off camera, while waiting for some money, I actually finished this up. Sorry about that. So, I'll quickly run over what I've done. So we have here the gravel processing plant. This is the starting point for quarried stone that comes out of the quarry here. First and foremost, what it's doing is it's producing cement. It's taking the gravel that it's making, shipping that here, importing coal over this long conveyor that I built, because it's just more convenient to use conveyors than it is to have trucks ferrying it back and forth. And it's outputting cement. Which was one of the things I believe that we needed for our... No, we needed concrete. Oh, right. So, the cement is then moved here to this cute little building by this dinky little truck, which is a cement truck. And what this building does is it makes concrete. Although right now it's not doing anything at all because it has a very small buffer. There's no way to store concrete in this game. So this will be a building that only runs on demand. The other thing that's happening is this place is getting cement. It's also getting gravel, and it's turning that into these prefab panels. And as you can see, it's building a lot of them. I've got, I think, 8 of these trucks just ferrying these panels back and forth to the storage platform here that we built. And because there's so many of them, we started to export them. I bought a train, just set up the train route, redid some minor track work here, nothing stellar. There was a small issue where 2 trains could end up running into each other on the refueling platform and then just jam up the whole system. So this guy loads up with prefab panels and just sells them, because there's a lot of them. I did some minor track editing over there as well, nothing stellar. So that's this place. Now the reason for this queue of trucks here is because the quarries, they have no output. The only connection that they have is a direct road connection. They don't do pipelines, obviously, they don't do conveyors, and they don't do direct factory connections. So you're gonna have to get it to your gravel processing plant somehow. Now there is a way we could do it. We could get a conveyor, and then specifically the truck aggregate loading one. So the trucks would drive it there, then we would conveyor it over here. But again, this building also does not have a conveyor connection or a factory connection or everything, so we'd have to get a truck aggregate unloading and have a different set of trucks just unloaded here. I figured I'd just have the trucks run back and forth. It's easier to just buy plenty of trucks, they're not that expensive. We're making our own fuel, so we're not paying for that either. Oh, and the other thing I did is I moved the bus platform for these factories over here, because there was no easy way of getting all these factories within reach of the bus platform here, and have them connected in a semi-sane fashion. So what I wanted to do now is get the steel factory going, and of course it's gonna turn to nighttime. Really, game? Really? In any case, steel. So, steel is, if you check, say, last month... Okay, last month we didn't build anything, but let's say this year, or last year even, steel is by far the most commonly purchased expensive thing in this game, because 99.9% of building uses steel. So, we should do that on our own. Now, first up, for that we would need iron ore. The thing is, the closest iron ore, I mean, it's a super rich vein, it's right there. I mean, look at the color on that. There's a lot of iron ore. The problem is, it's so far away from our main city that I'd probably have to build a small extra city here, just to get these mines running. And quite frankly, I don't really feel like doing that. Maybe if we put it over here, we could get it semi-reliable with the buses. For now, I'm just gonna skip the iron ore mines and go straight to the ore processing plant. And what we'll do is we'll have our coal train that's running the coal that we're making back and forth. We'll have that come back with iron ore, because iron ore is actually dirt cheap. It's 7 rubles per ton. The thing is, if we were to, say, buy it here, dollars, over here, oh, we can't make aggregates. In any case, we're paying 35 rubles per ton for delivery because we're so far away from the borders. So we'd be paying 5 times as much for the delivery as opposed to the actual ore. So yeah, that's a no-go. So, I want to put the steel factory over here, because this is a relatively flat area. It's close to our other buildings. We will need to get a new bus station, because we probably can't reach it with that bus station easily anymore. So, we will need to run a conveyor belt from this building over here. This building will need to have an aggregate storage as well, so we can actually unload it. Actually, no, we can put the storage area over here and just run the conveyor straight there. Huh. And what I also want to do is build an asphalt plant. Actually, let's do that first, because then we will be able to do all the construction ourselves. We'll have gravel, we'll have asphalt, we'll have concrete, yeah. And these we can just buy. We'd have to set up a warehouse for the mechanical and electrical components, but that's fine. So let's do the asphalt plant first, actually. So asphalt is under construction-related industry. Yes, there it is, asphalt. So that will need bitumen and gravel. And you can tell by the output size, the aggregate storage there at the bottom, it's half a ton of asphalt they can store. It's going to function similar to this. It will be an on-demand commodity, I guess, that we'll have to supply it with. So this needs gravel and it needs bitumen. Now the upside is it's got a pipe connection and one of those handy dandy conveyor belts. So I'm thinking I'm gonna run a conveyor belt off here and then we'll just run a pipe connection alongside this conveyor belt here to our bitumen tank here. We'll need a couple of these pumping stations, but that's absolutely fine. Actually, we'll maybe be able to get away with just the one. I'm not sure how the pumping stations work in that regard. If they have like a limited effective range, or if you can just have one to run a pipe that's infinite length. Although there is a limit of length on the pipe, so I guess we'll find out in a second. In any case, let's get the asphalt plant going. And for now, we'll just build this from rubles. It's 45,000 rubles, which is, you know, it's not cheap, but it's manageable. We're gonna disable that because we are going to use our own equipment here to flatten the ground. Auto build again. There we go. And we might have to reroute that road here to make way for the conveyor belt. Yes. Okay, so for these all to go away, and then we'll get the road tool here. Cancel road. Wink, wink. Conveyor, thank you. Now the trick is, can we run a road underneath here at all? No, we cannot. Okay. Like, at all? No, it won't. It just straight up won't let us. Yeah, there's no ways of road going under there, so we're just gonna have to run the road around this building. Okay, so that footpath will have to go. This road we'll just redo here right away. What the heck? I think that's a glitch, because that's supposed to be the conveyor connection. Okay, cancel that conveyor for a second. I want to see where that connects. Yeah, see, now it's gone. What the heck? There we go, problem solved. Hopefully, yes. Okay, now the upside is this building doesn't rely on its road for its workers. That's what that footpath is for, so we won't be running in any trouble in that regard. Come on. Really? You're gonna be iffy about this. So we'll just hit the... Oh, come on. There we go. And then go like that. Quick. Okay, that's taking forever. We'll just lower the train. Doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be good enough so the road system can figure it out on its own. I mean, our import, or export rather, of those panels will halt for a second, but I don't really care about that, it's not dreadful. But it's starting at night time, because, you know what, who would need light when editing a mountain? Okay. Auto bill from rubles. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wink. And... wink. There we go. And then we hook up the footpath here. We can actually probably run directly into here. Might be quicker. Yeah, I saw it. There it is. Gotcha. Just in case we'll run it like that as well. Get rid of the wireframe. There we go. And then you guys are gonna be working in the asphalt plant as well. Yes, and I know that's the maximum number of buildings you can do, so that's absolutely perfect. And now, okay, both of these to 0 for a second. There we go. I mean, I'm not sure how many people we're actually getting here, but 8% should be enough, because these will be working on demand, basically, and they only have 5 spaces anyway. So why are you missing gravel as a resource? Question mark. You are connected, aren't you? Well, we'll figure that out in a second. Let's get the pipeline going first. Pipeline. So that will have to come all the way from over here, the middle tank here. Now the upside is we already have one of these. Except this is the wrong way around. This is a pumping station with 3 intakes and 1 output. So we're gonna have to switch that around for a pumping station with 3 outputs and 1 intake. So we're gonna get rid of that, and for now just get rid of that pipe as well. And then, so that's the one, sorry, this is the one we had, 3 intakes, 1 output, and we need 1 intake, 3 outputs. So let's flip you around. Wink. Connect there, and connect there. And then comes the fun of running this all the way across the map, effectively. You know, provided we can even get past the first blasted bump here. That works. Quite as elegant as I'd hoped. Okay, now it's starting to get too long, so I just want to get rid of the last segment here. Really? Fine. So we'll put a pumping station there, so we're gonna need a couple of those apparently. That's absolutely fine. You go there, go there, come on. There we go. We'll probably need one hereabouts again. And then we'll go there. Actually, no. Damn it. I wanted to cancel that and get it slightly farther away so we don't get into trouble with the road here. Eventually we want to give all of this stuff some road connection. Let's see if we can make the other side here. Okay, so here we go. You go up a bit. Apparently go up a bit more because it's run into the conveyor belt there. There we go. Thank you. Go up. Go through. I flipped that one around. Damn it. Using a bit of a mismatch of the buildings here, I think, or of the pumping stations. What a horrendous disaster, but... Yep, I did it the wrong way again here. Damn it. Come on, hurry up. Shoo, be gone. Thank you. Too long. Ah, drats. It would probably be a lot more efficient if I did this while paused, so I could pre-plan these things instead of just kind of going at it on the fly and paying the wazoo for every mistake that I make. You're kidding me. Is this... It's still considered a building. But that works, okay. Now the question is, can we reach? Yes, we can. There we go. It ain't pretty, but it works. I think. It's got gravel. Very little, but it's got some gravel. But it's not getting bitumen. You don't have an output connection. I find that very hard to believe. That's the bitumen. It goes into this one. Goes into that one. Goes into that one. Building is without power supply. There's your problem. Right. How are you looking for power load? 1.7 megawatts. We can probably get away with splitting this one off one more time without overloading the wires. So, medium voltage switch. Thank you. Yoink. Yoink. And then a substation. We'll put it right there. Doesn't really matter. Go. You now have power. You have power. You have no output connection. Again, that's... How about now? There we go. Ah, there we go. Look at that. And now it doesn't have workers. So yeah, there we go. We have a dude here. And the asphalt is already full. So... we now have asphalt. So now we can start building everything ourselves and only need to pay for the actual stuff we don't make yet rather than all the man hours. So let's get our steel facility going. We will need to buy an asphalt thingamajig bob tool here. Is that a paver? I'm guessing? Maybe we'll need a roller. We have a concrete mixer. Yeah, I'm guessing. Oh, right, and the warehouse for the components, but we'll get to that in a second. A road crane I don't think we'll need. Let's hold off on buying the paver for now and just plan this facility out a bit. So, disable the auto build. And then we're gonna go for... where is it? Gravel coal iron. The steel mill. And that thing is humongous. It also has its own high voltage input, so we will be scrapping this export line here. Oh my god, the lag because I'm moving this around. So we'll be scrapping this high voltage output, export, and hooking it up directly to our steel mill. So now, it's got the intakes for resources on the top side there, next to the voltage, or to the power connector. So if we were to connect it, we'd probably have to do something like this, if we wanted to use this bus station to get the walkway connection on that side. The downside is it's going to point the railroad connection at the power plant. the railroad connection is going to be a bit of an iffy bit as well to begin with. Yeah, okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to put it like here and give it its own bus station, I guess. Yeah, we can run probably a road through here. Actually, let's give that a shot, shall we? Oh, it'll be a test for our asphalt construction immediately. That's a good idea, if I do say so myself. Like that. So now this should pick up on the construction, hopefully. Oh, we need to tell it to get its asphalt from there. Maybe? Okay, search in a wider radius. Okay, let's buy the asphalt paver and we'll see what happens. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Make it go. You have a gravel source, right? Yes. Yeah, you have everything. So why can I not assign you this road as a construction? Okay. Cancel this. Let's try it again. Oh, it's just planning. It's literally just planning. You have to hit start construction. There we go. Derp. Yeah, okay, so look, this truck here, it's taking, is that the bulldozer? Oh, it's taking the bulldozer! Oh, that's a lot more convenient than actually driving the bulldozer there, that's what I figured it'd be doing. So, right now, it needs gravel, so it's probably, I think it has a dump truck. It does not have a dump truck, it has no place to get gravel, I think. Maybe it does have a dumper. I don't recall. Did I buy a dumper? Just in case, I think I didn't, because this looks like everything. So I'm just going to buy you another dumper. And then it can go and source gravel. Please? Source of gravel is empty. Okay, well, if we switch this off. There we go. Is the dump truck moving? Yes, the dump truck is now moving. Awesome. We're gonna build our first road here. So this guy is gonna get stuck behind that truck a couple times. And the response is always slam the brake completely and almost come to a complete halt, rather than, you know, match speed. What the hell was that? So this guy should be loading up gravel now. Yes, he is. Good, good, good. Come on, dude. Actually, let's check how much gravel this road is going to need. This is going to need 55 tons of gravel. Oh boy. Oh, a new vehicle type is available. I think that's one of those road cranes. Okay, apparently if we're gonna need that much gravel, what I'll do is buy another dump truck. Yeah, okay, so this is showing all the vehicles that it has. So we'll just buy another dump truck there. Because we're gonna have to be running a couple of runs of gravel. Oh, look at that! It dumped all the gravel, and this is now bulldozering it into place. Excellent, and I think the other gravel truck there went for a refuel. I think? Maybe? Oh no, it's just going back. Oh, weird. And a new vehicle type again. Oh, the W50. So you guys are doing what? You're unloading. And you're loading up, right, yes. And you're trying to load. Okay, so it's reserved one of the slots for loading and the other one for unloading. Perfect. So you should now only get like the gravel you need. Although no, that's 24 tons out of 55, so that's 36 coming up. Oh, look at that! We have the start of a road here. That's very good. Okay, well, while that is going, what I will do is plan out the rest of this. No, actually, we'll wait for daylight for a second. Just enjoy our little vehicles going back and forth. There's a lot of them, isn't there? And then plan out the rest of the facility. There we go. There's our daylight. So, the steel, you're a big one. I'm gonna put you on this side. We'll flatten that with our tool here. Our excavator tool. There we go. That where we want it, definite, sure. Yeah, it'll give us some space on the other side for the coal and the the iron ore processing. So that's where we want that. Then we want, first up, we want to connect this road up here. There we go. Start building that as well. Then we would like to have a where is it? Iron. So I'm thinking about putting the aggregate storage for the iron over there. That way the storage itself won't be in the way. Yes, I'll do that. Okay, so I'm gonna put the iron ore that we're gonna buy with the train. I'm gonna store that right here and then just only run the conveyor over here. I think that will be less of a hassle. It's gonna be a hassle regardless because we're running low on space here. Ugh. Oh well. So it'll be something like that, I think. Yeah, I'll put it there. And that means we also need another road here. Start the construction of the planned infrastructure. Actually, hold the phone a second. I'm just gonna tell this all to cancel for now. Whoops. Did that just delete our bulldozer? Oh, it's having to be retransported. Okay. The reason for what I just did is because now we can get this planned out a little better without having to pay attention to this. They won't start building this because this road will not be built. So now we can actually plan this all out slightly better. So conveyor. We will need a conveyor between here and there. Oh, it's being really iffy with the connector on the left there. Because it's kind of over there. There we go. And then this was what building? Oh, this was the aggregate storage. No, wait, whoa. I told this to cancel then, no? Yeah, true. Okay, tell you what, we'll just see if we can even get... Oh, everything's gonna be in the way here. Oh, we might have to run it all the way around like that. Shite, that's something I'd hope to avoid. At the same time, we're gonna be building a track connection here. Anyway. Yeah, okay, tell you what. I would like a train aggregate unloading here. Yeah, okay, that's what we'll do. We'll build a train depot thing here, and we'll put it like that so the road is on this side. And we'll just get another train going. So that building will go there. Okay, cancel this. We will need a storage for that though. So, aggregate storage goes like that, I guess? Oh, we're gonna have to go around weirdly. How's a large one look? That might be more convenient. So we'll get a large aggregate storage there. Where's your road connector? Oh, it's on the wrong side. Ugh. Okay, we'll put this here then, because then we can use this one, these two for the coal connection. So you go there. Then we get a train aggregate unloading, like that. And our trusty excavator gets to work. And we'll flip you around to get the road on the other side there. And we're almost done. There we go. Excellent. And what did we get? Oh, a building's on fire. No, 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 no! Oh, but our trusty fire department was there. That's good. Okie do. So infrastructure. Now we don't have a railway layer yet. So well, we'll get on that in a second. First up, let's get this going. We'll get a road running like that, connected over there. There's the aggregate storage, that's the train unloading. So then we get the conveyors. Like that, and like that one? No, I want the other one there. Wow, that connector is being really... Oh, I saw it. There it is, got you. And then we are going to... Okay, that's gonna eat the coal like crazy. There's no way to prioritize a certain track of coal over the other, so we might just stop our coal exports in a bit. Okay, so conveyor, build the connector. Okay, we'll do it like that, I guess. Okay, that overlaps with the existing construction, yeah. We put you there and then there. Okay, but again, I'd like to use the other connector because it's closer. And the connector is being real if... There you go, got you. Okay. I'm kind of surprised that you're allowing that, so I'm just gonna get rid of this for now. And run you underneath there instead. That looks like it'll go better. Oops. Okay, no. Don't make it look ugly like that. Come on. There we go. Oh, look at that! We're getting stuff going here, except you're out of asphalt. What are we using to get the asphalt from here? I have no clue. Oh, you're out of gravel for starters, because we need to re-enable that guy. And now you don't have workers. So maybe that should be slightly more people. Anybody headed to the asphalt plant, please? No? Okay, slightly more again. Oh, come on, please don't go be mean with the percentages here. Okay, that'll do. Oh, new vehicle type. I think that's like a big passenger wagon. Gee, I wonder what it uses to transport the asphalt here. Because we're gonna need 24 tons of it. Oh, probably the road vehicles, yeah. Oh, the dumpers. Okay, that makes sense. Right, where were we? Oh, coal hookup, yes. I can tell you what, cancel that one there. we'll just do is temporarily make a hole in that. And then conveyor, like so. Start the construction of all the planned infrastructure. Road, start the construction. And then I'm gonna enable the auto build rubles because I do want the wires back right away. There we go. And this should be all starting. Actually, not quite yet, because this does now need a connection to the road. Oh, bugger. Cancel that one, that one, that one. And then conveyor transfer, there we go. That should probably not block the road, I hope. Please and thank you. That we can cancel as well. Okay, generally you want to start with conveyors first because they get in the way of everything else. They are by far the least flexible connector thing in this entire game. There we go. Then auto build from rubles. The wires back. Oops, not the high voltage, medium voltage. Wink. Really? If you insist. That was a bit quicker than I'd liked. Oh shit, because I enabled the auto build from rubles and I was looking at it. Whoopsie. I see you. There we go. Really? Okay, it's not the prettiest that I've ever got this stuff, but go the heck away. Some other constructions in the way, my backside. Those should be dirt cheap, actually. Oh, they're actually completely free to build. Huh, maybe should have been building this out of dirt road after all. Oh well. Fine, I'll cancel it again. Cancel that guy again. Okay, if you're gonna throw a fit now, I will scream. Can I connect to the other, please? Yes, thank you. Yes. Okay, hook the wires back up. Oh, those are still connected. Good, good. Yeah, just auto build that from rubles. Thank you. There we go. So you should be dumping asphalt. Are you not dumping asphalt? Oh, this is a problem. What are you all doing? Like, you literally have no stone with you. I'm so confused. You guys are filling up with asphalt. Asphalt. Jeez, words. Oh, but you're not getting enough gravel, are you? I know you are, because this is not getting any quarried stone because our trucks here were having a derpy moment. And now the building's on fire. So this is all hooked up and ready to gamble and go. Right, railroads. So what I'm thinking is getting like a small maneuvering area here and just splicing it off, run it along here. Maybe get a tunnel through this hillside here. Don't know if that'll be necessary or possible at all. And then have it split out here. So we'll have two trains running back and forth. Right. So what we want to do then is start working on that. And for the railway, actually I'm just gonna disable that and plan them first. That'll go. Okay, how much is that tunnel gonna cost us? Let's say we... shit. Well, we're about to find out how much the tunnel is going to cost us. It's 100,000 apparently. Oh well. I'll eat that. Okay, but apparently that's not going to work, so you're going to go. There we go. And... just have to go now again. There we go. And like so. Really? There we go. And then from this side, you will go like that. As will you. I suppose we could have gotten away with single track on this short section here, but eh. There we go. So the semaphore like that. Actually, no, these will need to be two ways. Oh, and I may have built this too close to the bridge, I just realized. Shite. Yes, I have. Because there's gonna be need... Let's see, our vehicles drive on the right side of the road, so one of them will have to come from this way with the iron ore. Okay, so get rid of that section of the way there. We're gonna need to leave space for an interchange first. Oops. Pretend that didn't happen. Given that we were gonna get rid of these guys anyway, because that's the other export for the power that we're not using at the moment, so something like that. Guess what? I should go back into planning mode with this. Last chance to buy. What? Oh! Okay, I clicked the wrong button and it took me to somewhere. Don't really care. Concrete railway, here we go. So we're gonna need one of those and one of those. And then... yoink. And you round connect here like that. There we go. Bum 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 bum. That all looks good. The roads here are being built, albeit painstakingly slow, because our asphalt production is less than optimal. But that's fine. So now what we're going to do is just yoink. And then we are going to place some semaphores. We drive on the right side of the train tracks. I should put them there. And the same goes over here. Like that. Go. And then we will need to put one here and one there. And over here we're gonna need to put in a bit of maneuvering area as well. Nothing too drastic. Cancel that. Put it there instead. Like that. And then put one there. There. Go. That'll do. And now we wait. Actually, that's not entirely true. Because this place will eventually be needing mechanical components. It's all about place, this one too. We don't have a place to store them yet. So, where's the construction office? Right there. So we're gonna build a warehouse. Warehouse. That also comes with a rail connection, so tell you what, warehouse is gonna go right there. Oh, I didn't mean to build that from robles. Oopsie. Daisy. It's fine. So you are without a power supply. Okay, we'll get that sorted in a second. You are allowed to buy electronic components and mechanical components. Although I'd like it to be less than 20 tons, damn it. Okay, what's that? New vehicle type? Oh, looks like a bus. Again! I didn't mean to click that. Okay, sure. Oh, my poor bank account. There we go. Now, you are gonna source that over there. You are going to get a power connection from somewhere. Oof. Where? I don't think this technically needs a power connection. We're just gonna leave that as is for now. And that's a new vehicle trailer. I don't really care. Okay, I'll tell you what, with the roads. The roads aren't that expensive. Et voilà. Get to work, boyos. There we go. And now we just wait. Which describes a lot of this game, really. Anyways, I think for now that's actually enough. I will continue this in a later episode or on stream. So, thank you for watching, and see you next time.